Hey guys, I know you guys been shitting your pants like I have because Hmbl took a huge beating for the last few days. But I guess we got some good news today, and hopefully we continue to get some good news. So if you guys didn't know what happened today, the CEO Brian Foote tweeted that the app is going to be released on April 2nd. So across multiple exchanges at Hmbl Financial. So look at the time the tweet was sent. It was sent at 12:52 today, 3:30. And if you look at the exact time that it popped, was at around 12, right here, 12:50. And it started getting some heavy volume and we launched upwards. Now there's multiple things you gotta look here. So there's the 5-minute chart, but this is really, I'm a little skeptic about it, but there's a huge chance that it is still possible. So what is possible? Have you guys ever heard of the Golden Cross? It has happened on TSMPD already. However, with the new name change, it opened it up once more. I don't know if people are gonna look at it like this, but on the daily and on the 4-hour chart, we are open for another Golden Cross. So what a Golden Cross is the 50 crossing the 200. And all of the averages are below the 200 currently because obviously the stock just started. So as you can see there, we have a lot of room for this to cross. Will it react the same as it did for TSMPD? I don't think so. I don't know. This news came out at the great time, and the fact that our chart just reset, I know on TradingView and all of that, it's probably still there, but on Thinkorswim, I don't know if people would see it or it'll bring, you know, attention to it. I'm not sure, but if it does cross, then there's a huge probability that there's gonna be a huge move that comes with the news. Fairly possible. The only thing is that I think the market isn't gonna do well for like for the next 2 weeks or so, or at least 1 week. But the week's already ending, so we're going for the 2 weeks, a week and a half, quote unquote. Why do I think the market's gonna dump? Because we also got some news. Financial juice. If you have seen it already, at 6:20 p.m., Biden is expected to mention a corporate tax rate hike to 28%. What does this mean? Companies are going to be afraid. They're going to know that the profit margins are not going to be as great, and investors are going to know that the earnings might not be as great. So maybe this would affect it. Hopefully not. But I am in puts. Like I said, transparency comes first. So let's go take a look at my account. So today I am up. Potential maintenance call of 1393. It's probably because I'm on margin, but that's not a big problem. I don't think it's gonna happen. Actually, I don't know. It says account status closing only. I'm gonna have to check on this, but not gonna edit it because, like I said, transparency first. Not really worried. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen. We are up $934 today. Mainly only traded SPY, which I'm down 324. However, I am very bearish on it. As you can see, these puts I've got like from a long time ago. The March 31st ones, they're probably dead. This one might not be dead, but the 385 is definitely most likely going to be dead. I'm not mad about it. I am still bearish, but those are lottos. Like you can see, I only took 5 of them. So $500, not much. The other one, another 100. Most of my huge positions are in April. So we have the April 9th 388 puts, the 370 puts, and the 385 puts. This position is total of maybe approximately $3,500 maybe. I have another account that is huge in puts too. Not really afraid of it because my other account I'm fairly long. So it would just basically hedge my account. However, I do think that we are going to come down. And why? It is because of this. So just like we just spoke about the golden crosses, there's something called death cross. SPY has been going up for a long time now after the pandemic. Came up pretty strong, and everything kind of like revived. Now we have the lower averages on top of the 200, and we have a huge potential to go downwards. Reason being, we recently saw huge resistance around the 396 area. As you can see, the market's going down. We entered puts at the market close. So like I said, if I am fully transparent, if I had to open 392 for 4.5, 169.4. We added those. I have a bunch of puts on the other account as well. But like I said, we have huge potential to the downside. 393.84. If you've seen the previous video, this is a huge level. If we break this level, we are gonna go down dramatically. And the first price target is gonna be 388. I personally believe we go down lower to 385. If we do get across, I think we go dramatically lower. And with news like that, if it does get announced, I definitely don't think it's priced in. I mean, there's been rumors about it lately, and I'm sure a bunch of people actually knew of it coming. I don't know if it's been priced in. I don't think so. But on the intraday perspective, you also see that we have a potential bear flag here. So how can I show this? If we draw, I mean, today I couldn't really trade, so I wouldn't even count this as, even though it's an up day, don't really count it as an up day just because I wasn't really trading. I was in court today. That's a bear flag, man. And we came down after people saw the huge pop here, got afraid, and probably sold their puts. But it was, if you drew any sort of line or knew how to draw any type of line, you would have seen that it was a overhead resistance right here, and the bear flag was forming. So if we do break under this on the overnight session in the futures market, I do think that we're going to see dramatically lower, especially with the news coming out. Today is the 30th and tomorrow's the 31st. So it's going to be the end of quarter one. So that's another huge thing to look at. Aitx, speaking of golden crosses, we also have a potential of a golden cross here. I am going to interview the CEO probably this week or next week. Initially, he told me this week, maybe later this week. So hopefully that goes through. I was just scratching my crotch. I hope you guys didn't really see that, but if that goes through, we'll get some insight. From what I've seen in his previous podcasts, they seem pretty confident and positive on the company. So I added some shares. I think I added some shares today, but this entry point I think is pretty nice. This is a demand level. We have bounced off multiple times. We're curling up, and like I said, we have a potential of a golden cross. So yeah, I think once it crosses, we get a lot of movement to the upside. However, like I said, I don't think the market's gonna do well. I don't think it's gonna do well this week or next week. I mean, we've seen extremely choppy sessions today, and the fact that it chopped and didn't go anywhere far is the thing that's scary. You would have thought, you know, that we'll get some movement maybe back to positive territory or break even for the day, but we did not get there. And we were just chopping near the lows. This is the most critical point of the point of control, and seems to be a lot of interest here. As you can see, once we dropped down here, we had a huge volume up, but I really don't see us going up more, especially when we consolidated near the lows. Because once we take out this demand, we're going far down. And it seems to me that this is just possible distribution. So be very careful. This week, I'm not going to trade much just because I already have all my positions in place. If you guys haven't checked this out and you guys want alerts, make sure you join our Discord. The link is in the YouTube video in the bottom. So click that. Check out our prior video on Aitx questions to ask the CEO. If you comment on that video, we will ask the CEO those specific questions. So, well, we're gonna choose from them and then ask them. So make sure you do that. Make sure you check it out. Join the Hmbl train, join the Aitx train, and join our Discord. I actually, like I said, I wasn't on the market today. So let's check out my website, callsorputs.com. If you haven't checked it out, huge information that you can obtain from this website. Very, very useful. And again, actually talking about this website, we have, there's QQQ puts and also ARC puts that came in at the end of the day. Today, a bunch of SPY puts came in. As you can see, there's going to be more populating. $1.6 million SPY put. You know, the calls are fairly small. Look at that. So, and then this is like further out. I think it's a sell to open. Look at the price of the contract. No like hedge fund is going to put that type of money in there, risking so much money. At least not in my opinion. As you can see, a lot more puts compared to calls. QQQ, look at all these puts, all of them, all puts. So let's see if there's any SQQQ or TQQQ. Nope. But yeah, man, have the right tools. It is there to help you. It's only $50 a month. I created this platform so that you guys can have something accessible for fairly cheap compared to Black Box or Flow Algo. That's it, and have a great day.